6, 7, 8, 9. Don't do this at home today. We had a kid get very sick. We lost a kid. Sorry. Sorry, I was watching Roseanne this morning with Bill Maher. Her wackiness rubbing off on me. I'm kind of embarrassed to say I can't really watch Bill Maher anymore because I had a sex dream about him. Yep. Now, I don't know what happened in this sex dream with Bill Maher. Yes, the man. Bill Maher from Real Time. I don't know what was going on, but we were hanging out. It started out being a pretty good dream. It was one of those dreams where you meet a celebrity, you think you're in, you know, things are going.
You feel really close to them.
You feel really close to them. You can't wait to tell your parents that now you're, you know, Bill Maher. I hang out with him now. You know? And then it got pretty twisted. He started. I don't know who started what, but it started turning into a sex dream. Now, we didn't have sex. We didn't do anything. It was one of those dreams where he started... Oh, people are going to think I'm lying now that he morphed into a girl or something.
I don't think he morphed into a girl. I think you're just hoping that he
was
did.
Touching me in the car. We were in this convertible, electric, of course, all electric convertible. We were flying. We were trying to get away from some people, of course. And it got... kind of sexual, and then you started getting disgusted. You started like going in and out of realizing that this could be gay. I don't know. I can't really look at him the same way. But
how did it end? Did you do the deed?
No. I think we talked it out, and well, we don't really need to talk about the sex dream. We can move on from that. Welcome to Redbar. Hi, everybody.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Story first. There's a story from my personal life that I'm sure you're going to love. So I was looking through the Bring Back group this week, our group on Facebook. I love Facebook. I just can't get enough of it. I go through my personal feed on Facebook, and it's really exciting. To me, that's quite a platform. I saw this post in the Bring Back group. Where could I find this? This is... Here, do we have the post here? Is this it? This Facebook? I'll read you this post. This is funny. It's from a guy named Jack Bauer. Hi, Jack. He says, it's funny. I like this post. Wait till you hear this post. He goes, it's funny how often Mike talks about going to the mall. Does anyone else notice this? Well, thank you, Jack. I find that to be really funny, too. When you think about that, why am I always saying, I was at the mall the other day, as if that's a normal thing for a 52-year-old guy and his 26-year-old wife to be doing. Why am I at the mall so much? That's a good question. Well, I guess I'm not there that much. But I am there more than most people are going to the mall, and it's actually worse than you think. This mall doesn't have any stores that we like. The highest end store at this mall is a store called Dillard's. Yes, you guys know Dillard's? Dillard's is the highest end store in this mall. It's got an H&M. It's got a PacSun, very bad one. These are bad versions of the stores you know and love, too. We don't shop at any of these stores.
Mall when there's only one Sunglasses Hut location.
Well, this has two. It has a downstairs and an upstairs.
Does?
Oh, yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that is something that we should be asking about too. Why do malls now? They have a Sunglass Hut upstairs and a Sunglass Hut downstairs. That's a great question. But we go to this mall mostly because Jules needs something from Sephora. It's always that. It's always we're passing the mall. I need something from Sephora. Let's go to the mall. And then we end up looking around the whole mall. I love a mall. I'm good at the mall. I'm very friendly at the mall.
Yeah.
I wave to everybody. I'm always very nice to the kiosk guys. I was going up an escalator. Two kiosk guys wanted me to come to their boxing kiosk. Remember that? Yo, you guys like boxing? Yo. Come over. I said, I can't stand that Logan Paul.
He let so many people pass without saying a word, and then he accosted us about the boxing class. What's that saying?
Well, I got a great mall story for everyone. In this story, I want to preface this with, you know what? We should do a rise first because it includes visual image. This story is 100% true that I'm about to tell you. This is 100% true. I don't say that. You know, you hear people say that. I don't say that because...
You shouldn't say that because whenever someone says a story is 100% true, then you think it's a lie.
You should let me finish because I got this whole thing planned out here. I got that whole way of thinking planned out. She's been putting words in my mouth all week here, so please stop her if you see her do that. I say this because not that the other stories aren't true. This is what I was going to say. It's that I really need you to know that we're not messing around here because I don't want you to think any of this is a joke. It will make the story much more fun if you know right away that everything I'm saying is 100% true. Let's do a rise, and then I'll tell you this fabulous mall story that will be with you for the rest of your lives. Let me just find this songs for show category. My eyes are getting worse and worse here. I'm getting very old. Where's this damn songs for show list here now? It's getting farther and farther and down on the list. Okay, it's the rise. It's where the TV comes up. 1, 2, 3, go. There we go. Come on, go! Good enough. Up! Wake up! You like my shirt? Do you see what this is? People know. Oh! Gotta hide that. How are we doing there? It's coming up. Ooh. Is that perfect? A little higher? There you go. Welcome to the TV portion of the show. Okay, so I'm walking through this mall. We were at the mall. It is funny how often Mike talks about going to the mall. Now, what did that guy mean by that, by the way? Does he mean, look, why is Mike going to the mall? What is this jerk Mike going to the mall for? We don't go to the mall anymore? Is that what he... Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm always in the market for beautiful beaded necklaces. Now, why is Mike wearing these beads? Where are these beads from? None of that really is important. Let it be a mystery. But I was in the search for new beads, and I told Jules, hey, keep your eyes open for beads. We live in a very beady town. You ever been to this Tucson, Arizona, this hellscape? You walk around Tucson, basically, it's a bead heaven. You've got Indian burial ground stores everywhere where they're selling turquoise. You're sure to run into a bead here and there. We always seem to forget. We're at the mall, and we walk past this store in the mall that, from, without reading the sign, it looks like a cheap hippie store. A hippie store. This is like a store where they sell, what do they call those things that people smoke weed in? The hoodie.
A drug rug.
A drug rug. What do they call that, though? What is the name of that thing? We used to talk about those all the time on this show. Like Horatio Sands would wear in that one sketch 20 years ago. Okay. It's like a hippie store. They got incense burning. They got all this stuff. So I go, oh, this store is sure to have some beads, right? So I run into this store. We're looking around, and it's all this stuff. It's all tons of Bob Marley stuff. tons of stuff like that. And I see they've got right in front of the cash register, they've actually got a whole row of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different beads. Just like this. I go, this is perfect. And I see the store owner is walking around, and I see that the beads are kind of locked up. Now, they're not locked up with keys, but on each one of the little hangers that the beads are hanging on, it's kind of tied up with these rubber bands so that you can't pull the beads off. So he said, I'd like to get some of these beads here. I don't know if you've got a... And the guy comes over to me silent. And the guy happens to be a very, very extreme black person. Nothing wrong with him. There was nothing wrong with him at all. He was a great black guy. He looked like Kenneth... What's his name? You didn't write down his name. Kenneth Williams from Boardwalk Empire. You know that guy? What is his name, Jules? Kenneth... Just type in Kenneth Boardwalk. We'll be able to find the guy. Certainly.
Michael Kenneth Williams.
Michael Kenneth Williams. Have you seen this guy? Michael Kenneth Williams from Boardwalk Empire. He looks like that, but he's wearing a bunch of Bob Marley stuff. But an older black man. He comes over, he's silent. I just assume he's very depressed because the store is dead empty, and who the hell is... I'm probably the first customer they've had all month.
I have a picture of what the store looks like if you want it.
Send that over to my messages. I'll show that in a sec. Now, this is a very important story. So I'm looking for the beads. I ask him, I go, come over. Can I undo these beads myself? And it was just a rubber band, like bundled up, holding.
It was kind of a complex.
It was a weird system. It was like he didn't want us touching the beads. But he comes over and he acts like he doesn't know why the hell I'm asking him to do this. And I see these beads. Got them here. I see these beads. I go, oh, this is perfect. Not for today, of course, because it would clash with the brown collars. I was going to wear these. I see these. I go, these will be perfect here. Some rosary-looking beads here, and I grab them. I ask him for this. He looks at me. He's not saying anything. Again, I just assume he's just bummed out because this is a dead-end job. Nobody's coming to this mall. This mall's a ghost town. His store's dead. I'm the only customer, and here I am buying $8.95 beads. He can't believe he has to get up and come around the counter and unhook it. So he hands me these. He unhooks them, hands me them, and I go to the register, and I pay, and he's looking at me. He's looking at me like this. Cut to the monitor. Yeah, like that. This is the Kenneth guy, Michael. He's looking at me with this face while he rings me up.
He
no
really
joke.
Did exactly
I mean,
look like
it
that.
couldn't be closer to this face.
Him.
So I get the beads, and I'm walking out of the store. I pay for it. I'm all happy. I go, got some beads. And then I'm looking. I go, oh, it's got this big tag on here. There's like a tag. See this tag? And I'm going, as I'm walking out of the store, I'm going, how do you cut this tag off? Because if you cut this tag off, it would like cut the string for the beads, all the beads. I can't figure out how to get this damn tag off. And then I look, and it's not a tag. It's a pendant. And the pendant reads, Black Lives Matter. This is no joke. I went to this guy and asked him to come around the counter and unhook a Black Lives Matter necklace for me, stared him straight in his eyes, and paid for it. I am so sorry, Michael Kenneth Williams. He must have thought I would, and I was smiling. I mean, he must have really thought I was sticking it to him, huh? So there it is, the Black Lives Matter. This is 100% true story. This is exactly how it happened. And even when I was walking out, I go, did you see that guy's... Before I knew that this wasn't a tag, but I just thought this was a tag. Before I knew that this said Black Lives Matter, I go, what was with that guy? He was like so mad at me. And you go, well, you did go to the African blah, blah, blah store. And I go, what? What's the name of the store?
Like Africa Way or something?
Africa Way, which I didn't know. I just thought it was a hippie store. So I walked into Africa Way, and I went to this guy and said, One Black Lives Matter and necklace, please. Thank you. I'm here to mock your... I can't believe he didn't stop me. You couldn't have said, are you sure you want this, buddy? He just looked... I mean, no joke. It was just that.
You took like a long time to pick out which one you wanted. You were like sorting through all the different beaded necklaces, and he was standing over us. I think this was in front of the counter, and you were like, do I want this one? Do I want this one? And then you selected that.
I selected
your perfect
that one.
necklace.
Isn't that a nice story? Send me beads. I need beads, and I'm not capable of buying them myself. Did they like that story? That's 100% true, that story. Oh, this is sick. I've been covering him since we first saw him on Joe Rogan. Jocko Willink's coming down. What is it now, Mike? What is it now? Jocko despises me, okay? We made fun of his video Good quite a few times when it first came out. Remember when Joe Rogan was showing everyone? He's like, you got to see this video. And then it was just Jocko Willink, this ex-Marine who, I don't know about you guys, Marines ain't fucking cool, okay? That's not political. All my stances nowadays are like sounding like they're part of some political platform that I'm nowhere involved with. Where I come from, troops are low-rent bombs. They're psychos. Hill scum, worse than a billy. If I ever saw a troop growing up, so Jocko Willink being this ex-Marine, that to me isn't badass. Okay? Him with his sicko mind going out there, oh yeah, I can't wait to kill him. And then he pretends he's an army man. You know, it's like, this happens in every community, by the way. Every gay guy is a duplicate of the first gay guy to act like how all gay guys act now. I've said this a million times. And I saw another gay guy. And he's just doing the routine of a gay guy. I mean, it's not your bit. It's not your act. But they're all doing someone. They all have the same sense of humor, the same mannerisms. They have the same, you know, the thing they do. The whole gay shtick that they all do. They all do the same thing. It's like, okay, are you guys all sharing one mind? Is this a hive mind thing? And you're all just a variant of one guy? So it's, to me, a troop is like that too. They want to, you know, they really take it seriously. And it's like, oh, where'd you see this? A fucking movie with a troop? Like, oh, yes, of course. Oh, of course. Oh, yes, you're such an important troop. You're nothing compared to the history of troops. You know what I mean? And you all act the same. Like you saw a movie about troops, you're imitating. Jocko is the biggest offender of this. I spit on his American flag. I spit on his medals. I put a flower in his fucking barrel. And what makes Jocko, of course, bad, it's not that he's a Marine, okay? Of course, your brother's a Marine. No, and actually not. I am in a safe space here. Nobody who's ever been involved with the troops or any of that listens to Redbar. Neither does their family. They don't. So, and what does that mean? Did I drive them away, or is this not their cup of tea? And why isn't it their cup of tea? Could it be fate? Could it be because I know too much? Troops don't get offended because they're not listening to this. The troops are out there doing some dumbass shit. God knows what they're doing. And, you know, they're getting naked in front of these drill sergeants. They're getting fucking naked. They're getting strip searched. They're following orders. That's not to be respected. That's to be... Wouldn't you be so scared if you had to be in the military? They're doing this on purpose. They want to be there. They want to be in what would be a hell jail to you. Should you trust them? So Jocko, he gets out of the military and he goes, I'm going to use my military character that I've imitated to sell protein shakes and come up with my own line of supplements. Because I saw Joe Rogan do it, so now I'm going to do every supplement he does, using his audience because they think I'm the man now. And he is a con artist, Jocko. And wait till you see what he is now. I didn't know he had a daughter. It's like when Joey Diaz has a daughter, I go, what?
Doesn't add up.
Doesn't add up. Jocko has a daughter. And this is a sick video. I don't know what to make of this. This is perverse. This falls under the perversion category of film. Wait till you see this. Here's Jocko with his new daughter.
Today, and this is my daughter. I want you to say thank you to me. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. This is my daughter. She's all over him. They're both covered in sweat. She's all over him. And does this have anything to do with, is anybody in this video retarded? I'm not even joking. Does she have like a
I don't know.
She doesn't.
This is my first time seeing her as well.
Okay.
So
I don't know, because
it's up in the
Jocko,
air.
when you pause, they both looks retarded, okay? So you don't know. It could just be, you know, they just got done doing jujitsu together. Let's hear about that.
Saying thank you because today I smashed her. Smashed her. I weigh 100 pounds more than her. I've been training for a lot longer. I got across the side and I put the press. And she's saying thank you. Say thank you.
Today I smashed her. Now listen, I'm not one of these guys. Oh, you smashed. You know what that means?
I am.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm going beyond that. You're MMA with a family member. This is official. This is an opinion. Everybody listen up. MMA with a family member is incest. Yup. If you do MMA with a family member, it's the same as abuse. So, you've already admitted it. You can't say, no, that's not what I meant. No, what you did was worse. I'd rather at least, no, you did it because you were horny. You're doing this for what? To choke your daughter? You want to see the life leave her eyes? Because that's why they do this. These people like Joe Rogan, they got bullied. All these midgets got bullied their whole life. Sam Tripoli, Joey Diaz. They were all losers and big fatsos. So they get bullied. They get made fun of. Now they, if I knew jujitsu, then, and they're fantasizing about a guy at a bar going, hey, your girlfriend's got some nice tits, Joe. And he goes, buddy, man, I'm telling you, you know, you've had too much to drink, man. Just leave it alone. Oh, why? I want to grab those. And then Joe goes, I told you, leave her alone, man. And then, you know, then it gets too far. And then Joe goes and does a thing like from a movie. This is what they're fantasizing about every day. Like we did when we were 6. That never went away for a Rogan. That doesn't go away for a Marine, a troop. It's Call of Duty all day, every day. And they think, you know, these movies, Terran Tactical, Keanu, it's not good for them. They really want to do that. Joe Rogan pretends he's a superhero. This is what they get off on. So now you're doing BJJ with your own daughter who might have Down syndrome. So she didn't choose to make, this isn't, you know, you're to force a retard to wrestle with you. She can't, in good, I don't think a person with Down syndrome could actually legally sign off with this MMA because they don't know.
It's coercion.
It's coercion. It's like when Kurt Cobain had sex with a retard. Look at this. Look how they act together. And I'm going to go as far as to say, I smell trouble. I'm going to get you in court because you're messing with my protein supplement. He probably shoes. He thinks business is so fucking cool. Business and military don't go together. Let's hear what he does to his daughter. This is sick. It's Jocko Willink.
Why? Because it's going to make her better. It's going to make her stronger. So we all face some adversity in life. That's what you be thankful for. Have a good one, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Go get some.
Go get some, like your own daughter?
It's Thanksgiving today, and this is my daughter. I want you to say thank you to me.
I want you to say
thank you.
Thank you.
She's saying thank you because today I smashed her. Smashed her. I weigh 100 pounds more than her. I've been training for a lot longer.
Does Cameron Haynes think this is that's so awesome when he hears this story? that you smashed her? Cameron Haynes? That's so awesome that you and your daughter get along like that. You know, and that's all BJJ is really about. It's like really getting to know your own family through pressing on them and making them pass out, covered in sweat. You guys are fucking sick. I'll never allow it. I'll keep telling the world of your crimes. Lock up anyone who does BJJ. So disgusting, so revolting. Same thing as doing incest to me.
You want to see a cute little Joe clip?
Joe Rogan. Pass him on down. Joe Rogan, come on down.
You have two you can choose between if you want.
Next up.